What's good? What's good? What is good? What is good? Oh shit, my pen here. Next video for the day, you will probably see more consistent videos now, given other circumstances. And I kind of miss when I was doing this super consistently and I was like getting a lot of that fanfare, a lot of those comments. I kind of miss that, so I'm going to get back to that. But I'm also going to talk about new stuff that I didn't talk about last time because I was waiting for the channel to grow. But then I got into other ventures and then I never got to it. But like, I'm just going to get to it now. Like I always said in the past, Healthcare Network. So we'll start that Healthcare Network playlist with this one. But yeah, creating disease and then profiting off of it, the new model for growth. Because we cannot grow our society and economy organically by people just making shit. Like, we must do funky things in order to sustain artificial growth. So the industry of healthcare, which I know way too well, unfortunately, is looking to be the next area that is relied upon for economic growth. Look at the aging populations around the Western world, the proportion of women to men in the labor force, and the laws being passed currently. Even as the boomers get older, society is being catered to them. Why? Because they are still the biggest generation. They have the most people still. They did not have as many children, relatively speaking, and they corrupted the generations after them, even up to Gen Z, with their beliefs about life in general and their beliefs about the opposite sex. That whole sexual revolution thing, what do you know? It ended up not being good for their beliefs about each other long term. That's another story for another day. Now, given all of this and more, we're witnessing an entire economy that is moving toward figuring out ways to cater to the diseases that they have largely created through their own lifestyles and by other means, as in the case of COVID and gain-of-function research. Poor dietary choices day to day, word to Morph Gamer, he's learning about this now. Or Intellectual Quasar, that's his name on YouTube. Check out his channel. He is like giving me, like the stuff that he's learning about this recently is like very, very interesting. So I may discuss that more as we discuss that in the Discord. But poor dietary choices day to day, and also poor choices about what has been pushed on an industrial level, has caused the greatest proliferation of diabetes, obesity, high cholesterol, Alzheimer's, cancer, autoimmune diseases, and other lifestyle diseases that we claim did not have cures for as a society, which is just completely laughable to me. When I was in pharmacy school, all of these different conditions that they were saying, oh, we haven't found cures for these yet, and we don't know what causes this, and all this crap, I was like, wait, hold on, are you kidding me? It just seemed completely obvious to me, personally. I was like, that's a lifestyle disease. That's a lifestyle disease. That's a lifestyle disease that was passed down from your parents, etc. Like, that's an environmental disease. Like, this is due to environmental toxins. I was like just saying this left and right. But, you know, I like got failing grades for a lot of this shit, honestly. I literally got like F's on assignments for saying this stuff. So clearly, and that was just in like the schooling prior to getting to the actual professional world. So, you know, by the time you get indoctrinated, like due to years of that schooling, and then you see what's going on in the professional world, like how in God's name are you gonna fight against that? You know, now it's forced vaccinations for if you're a healthcare provider, you have to get a vaccination. A lot of people we've seen a lot of people quit their medical profession, but you know, I mean, if you're going to be a medical professional, and many basically most states right now. You have to get the COVID vaccine, man. So I got out at the right time. I probably shouldn't have got in it in the first place, but it is what it is. Like, the amount that you can try to fight this stuff from within the system is just, you have people like, I think his name is Sean Baker on YouTube, who are trying to do that, fight it from within the system and like talk about the science and everything like that. But I mean, just good luck if you're trying to fight it within the system. From within the system, I applaud you. That is very brave of you. And if you're trying to fight it from without the system as well, I applaud you, because that is very brave of you as well. But moving back to the script, you add to all of the lifestyle diseases that we've created, you have human-created viruses causing worldwide pandemics like COVID, gain-of-function research. And that may be just the beginning of such things as this, because COVID that's not the only, the coronavirus is not the only virus that's being studied in labs around the world right now. Like, that's just the first one that got out and caused this big of a problem, but it is not the only one. Like, it is not even close to the only one. And I don't want to get into this too much, but I was watching a video that was saying how Dr. Fauci himself was overseeing, it was somewhere like 50 to 60, or maybe more, maybe a little bit more than 60, of gain-of-function type research experiments around the world. Gain-of-function research was banned in the United States, and they moved a lot of their research to China because it wasn't banned in China. And then you have COVID that comes out of a Wuhan laboratory. And China is not the only place where they're doing this type of research. And China's not even the only place that Dr. Fauci is overseeing this kind of research, so it is what it is. And Dr. Fauci is not even the only researcher that's overseeing this type of research. So, getting back to the script. Now, let just get ready to witness heavy investment and profits made off of finding new ways to bandage systemic issues. We've already seen this. We've already seen this with many of your different medications that you might find typical. You watching this channel, you might not be taking any of them, but you probably know people who are taking some of these medications, like the classic medications like statins, for example, for cholesterol. All of these diabetes drugs, they're making new Alzheimer's drugs. All of these cancer drugs, that's big industry right there. Like cancer research and cancer drugs. All of these autoimmune disorder drugs, which, if I remember correctly, a lot of those are, what's the word? My pharmacy knowledge coming back to me. Like, a lot of those are, like, basically steroids, if I remember correctly. Which causes a host of other downstream problems, but, like, I might get into that in later videos, but, like, I honestly hate that shit, because it's so stupid to me. You put a Band-Aid on, and, like, it's not even a Band-Aid, because at least a Band-Aid, if you put a Band-Aid on, doesn't cause other issues. So this is like worse than a Band-Aid, where it doesn't solve the problem, and then it also causes other problems. That is our Medicare, or don't want to use that word, that is our healthcare system as of today. So we've already seen this phenomenon with COVID vaccines, where we're going to need a third, possibly fourth, if you look at what's going on in Israel right now, a fourth dose, and perhaps yearly vaccinations for something that a healthy immune system can shed in less than a week. And not to mention all of the vaccination segregation that we're already starting to see, and that I'm hoping won't get worse, but I have no idea. And I don't really want to speak on that too much, because I don't want to bring the negative into existence there, if you want to call it that. So yeah, that is it for right now. Might post another one today, or yeah, might post another one today. Yeah, that's it for me for now. Like, just keep doing your thing, man. I don't really know what to say to you guys except to just report on what I'm learning, because like, yeah, once you get like a red pill or whatever, I think this is even beyond red pill now. Like this is way beyond red pill. Like this is just beyond red pill. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for watching the videos. Peace out.